Hi guys, Koban here. As you can guess by the title of this video, or maybe even from Ethan's video yesterday, if you haven't watched, you should go check it out totally after this video. So as you can probably tell, this week's topic is how we knew we were trans. So it first started when I was little, about 5, 6-ish, around that sort of time. I refused to wear dresses and, all that typical stuff. Although I did have long hair, I hated it. Like, I didn't want it. I never wore dresses. I never played with dolls and stuff. Before I got my new bed, because I used to have a bunk bed, which I no longer have. And I have a single bed. Anyway, that's off topic. I used to have like loads of Bratz dolls and stuff that I've now given to charity to a charity shop, because they were still in the boxes and they were never played with or anything, so there was no point in keeping them if I was never going to use them. I used to basically play with Action Men, Ken, is it out of Barbie? I think it is. I think it's Ken. Sorry. And, dinosaurs and cars and all that typical boyish toy stuff. Not that toys should have any gender anyway, but whatever, stereotypically. And I actually used to always play with the boys at school and stuff. In primary school and secondary school, which I've just left. I've actually, if I can remember, I've actually only ever had 2 female friends that I would cast as friends. Anyway, as I grew up, I begged to get my hair cut, as it was really long until, and also I was only young. I was about 7-ish when I first got it cut, kind of short, like a female short. But obviously, because I used to play with the boys, and I used to refuse to play with girl toys and all that stuff, and beg for my hair cutting, and I'd ask all these questions like, am I gonna always have a flat chest? Am I all this blah blah blah. But my mum and my siblings, so like my sisters, because I have 2 sisters who are both older than me, so, and the baby of the family, I always thought it was just like a tomboy face, which obviously it's not, so whatever. When I was about 11-ish, I think it was, yeah, I'm sure it was when I was about 11, I actually found out what transgender was. I think I was watching a TV programme, and I don't know actually, it might be when I was 12, if I think back to 2011, I think it was in 2011, I think it was 2011 when my transsexual summer was on, and there was another programme I think they were on at that time, and that was actually about transgender people and their transitioning, which I actually secretly watched, as my family are exactly the most supportive of that kind of thing. Anyway, so that's how I found out what transgender was, and I initially thought, wow, can that really happen? Is that actually something that you can actually do? You can actually go to a doctor and get all this stuff happen to you, so you can be a boy or the other way around and be a girl, if you're in MTF, maybe male to female. But anyway, after I'd watched these episodes and series or whatever, I'd actually, even though I was quite young, I'd actually spent quite a lot of hours researching it, and like the signs and all that kind of thing, like sorry about that. Yeah, so basically that's how I knew, but obviously I didn't really think it was me. Well, also I did think it was me because I knew I was different. I knew that I was a girl that didn't feel comfortable in being a girl. And like I knew that inside, even though physically, like what you can see, I was a girl, and I also sounded a lot feminine. I knew, like in my soul or inside, whatever you want to call it, that I wasn't a girl and that I was a male or I was something, but I knew I was different. And I actually grew a lot more masculine as I grew up. To be fair, I think the first most daring thing that I did to prove my masculinity, sorry I can't speak properly, masculinity, I actually shaved both sides of my hair. I think I was about 12. I literally just got, you know, like a cheap, tacky laser thing, and I'd just stand in my bathroom, staring in the mirror, and I'd just shave to all my sides. My family went absolutely balmy, but, you know, it's what I wanted to do. I was trying to make myself look as male as possible, since, you know, I'd started puberty, the wrong puberty, but, you know, still puberty, and, therefore, obviously, I wanted to make myself look at least as masculine as possible. And I actually saved up money so I could buy male clothes and boxes and, you know, male toiletries and all that when I was like 12, 13 years old. So that's basically how I knew I was trans, and I'm happy to medically transition and all that thing within the next couple of years. So yeah, see you later.